submissions too, so it's going to be a hell of a fight.
Okay, Ricardo Arona with Mario Sperry in his corner. Mario Sperry being one of the absolute greatest grapplers in submission wrestling on the earth. And there he is, Guy Mezger. Guy Mezger has Ken Shamrock, one of the icons of the mixed martial art world, also a former professional wrestler with World Wrestling Federation, and USA versus Brazil. And one thing I've got to say about both these guys, they are both consummate sportsmen. They're not street fighters. I mean, they've both been in Rumbles before, but they come here into the Pride Fighting Championships to compete. Touch gloves, there we go. And box is what Guy wants to do. He doesn't really want to go to the ground necessarily. Ricardo Arona is a world submission wrestling champion in Abu Dhabi. He's 2 years in a row. Year 2000 and year 2001, and Ricardo Arona on the left is the Rings, and that's another mixed martial art organization here in Japan, King of Kings middleweight champion.
It was actually a good left low kick inside leg there by Ricardo.
Sometimes you're going to hear Bas Rutten say Ricardo, sometimes I will say Ricardo. In Brazil, they pronounce the words that begin with an R with an H sound. You got Reis and Ricardo Arona. From Brazilian top team versus the Lions Den with Guy Mezger. Mezger being patient, and Mezger countering the right low kick with that straight right, but it doesn't hit.
But it's a good low kick. If he got the same boxing skills as the kicks, then it should be good, but it doesn't look like it, but we don't never know.
Well, one thing I see in Arona is he doesn't have his chin down.
No,
and his neck looks a little bit tight with muscles. If he gets into a punching exchange, that could be a liability. He's got to get that chin down, because if Guy lands that right hand, it could create some problems.
Oh yeah, he's going to try it, and he knocked some people out with that right hand.
He knocked Egan Inoue, another jiu-jitsu. There's that right hand, and I think Guy sees that because a lot of the jiu-jitsu practitioners from the old school, they keep the chin high in the air for some reason. Maybe it's because in sport jiu-jitsu there are no strikes to the head.
Yeah, also the stance difference. You know, he leans on his back leg, which is not a good stand. You have to lean a little bit on your front leg. He leans backwards, so his weight is all the way shift backwards, like 75%. Who is going for the takedown?
There's that shot
nice
by
Pro.
Yeah, and they've got an over-under Greco clinch here, and they're stacked up, and Arona's going to want to trip Guy Mezger if he can, but Guy has got such incredible balance. When he fought Kazushi Sakuraba in January of last year, Sakuraba was hard-pressed to get Mezger on the mat, Sakuraba being one of the best takedown artists, pound for pound, in the sport.
Well, we saw that right hind knee to the head from Ricardo.
Now, Ricardo is open for the right knee by Mezger because Mezger has got the underhook on that side, so he could throw that knee and it'd be very hard to trap.
Some punches to the liver right there from Guy. Ooh, that's the knee that you just were talking about.
Yeah, but Mezger has got the double underhook, so he's got chances to throw knees on Arona. There's one. But Arona, Guy gonna go for almost flex, and Arona scooting and getting the balance, ending up on top, and Guy Mezger standing back up, giving his back to Arona. Arona kneeing to the back of the leg. Great strategy, boss.
Oh yeah, I can talk about that strategy. My student just won with that.
Now, Guy Mezger landing a good right hand on Ricardo Arona. Arona taking some shots there, hesitating a little bit on the ground.
Now we see what's going to happen. He's going to do a Sakuraba on us. And Ricardo is going to jump up. Everything goes down.
I think that Mezger should back up and bring it to standing again because he was doing well standing.
Yeah, but you know, like this, you can buy a little time, catch your breath, give a few low kicks, score some points, and then eventually they will get on their feet again and start.
Mezger is giving away 10 years of age at 33 to Ricardo Arona at 23. So I'm sure he's going to pace himself. He's not going to run out there in a rage. Mezger has been fighting professionally for 13 years, and his father was a judo competitor.
Yeah, he had a lot of fights. He had like 100-something fights. He told me that he has a wall of video footage of his fights at home, a whole wall. He said, I can bore everybody to death with my video footage.
And he was very disappointed with his loss to Chuck Liddell. But he intends to come out here and throw bombs and try and knock out Arona. And I'm sure he's going to pick his moments, pick his shots. Arona, we know, wants to take it to the ground. He's shown a few kicks, but nothing damaging.
No, Guy knows that. Ooh, that was a little bit high. Guy is waiting for that right low kick, so he's countering the right low kick all the time with the right straight.
Guy, like so many fighters, and this is a redundant story, finds the internet a double-edged sword. And he says he can't even read it anymore because it upsets him what people say about certain fighters like Mark Kerr or whatever. And it's a lot of young teenagers behind screen names talking trash. And he stays away from that. And I kind of understand that because Guy has faced some of the greatest fighters in the sport. He's got a few losses. He's lost to Vanderlei Silva and Chuck Liddell. But he really fights well. Oh, Mezger on top now. And he's going to pass the guard of Arona, landing shots in the guard. Now this would be the fight that we'd want Matt Hume to help us with the scoring on, but unfortunately he can't. But I would have to say that Mezger is ahead in this fight.
Oh yeah, he's taking all the striking, he wins. Ricardo also landed some low kicks, but they will be countered by Guy all the time. So yeah, he's ahead.
Yeah, if they go to standing,
good rule.
Yeah, I'm glad because it's just a stalemate. Neither one was doing any damage. Arona is a little stiff standing up. And I think that if he stands up too much, that low left hand is going to invite that straight right by Guy Mezger.
Yeah, a good combination from Guy. For Guy right now would be left straight to the body with the right overhand cross. I think that would be some damage.
Yeah, if he maybe threw the jab to the stomach, got Arona thinking body.
See, he's countering the right low kick all the time.
But he came up short because I think he's waiting for him to throw that low kick again. He wants to stay on the outside, doesn't want to lock up with Arona because Arona wants to lock up like they're doing here. He'll come in raging with the straight punches. But this gives him a chance to take it to the mat.
Nice shots to the body there.
Now, Arona was going up high there with the knee, really unafraid of a takedown by Mezger. As a matter of fact, he probably wants it on the ground, even if he's on the bottom, because he'll be able to reverse position. He wants to grapple Guy Mezger.
Yep, that's it. You want your opponent in your game plan. That's the ground. Take it to the ground, but yeah, you see it by the rest. That's a difficult task.
3 minutes left in the round.
They're slowing down considerably right now. It's really a good thing that Arona is fighting very relaxed in this fight.
Yeah, he does. He has to preserve his energy. You know, he cannot throw away everything. I think they have the same effects of stamina right now. They're both a little tired.
It's funny because I'm sorry, boss.
Yeah, he kind of tries to go for takedown all the time, but the Guy got the angle. It's just not going to happen.
Okay, good call by the referee. They were basically not doing a lot, and like I said, it had slowed down considerably. The referee giving him a little bit of a pep talk. I think it's funny that Arona told us that all his life he's been training with the rules of pride, and that he's got intense concentration, and we knew that when we talked to him earlier, and that makes him, as he said, like an animal.
Yeah, he definitely got good kicks and groundwork, but his striking, his boxing needs a little work. I think if Guy really wants to push it, that's the victory, the way to the victory right there.
Do you think the Guy sees him leaning back and raising his head up high, and the Guy wants to try and exploit that? Like right there?
Oh, yeah.
If there would be a criticism right now of Arona is that he is not aggressive. He's waiting too much. Guy going for the body shots. He's going for the body now, and that's an excellent strategy. You mentioned that earlier. Go to the body, then the head. Now there's the left high kick didn't land, but Arona is letting Guy Mezger into this fight with strikes. Arona tends to telegraph that right hand.
Yeah, I don't think it's a smart idea from him to exchange punches with Guy. But also he's very well built. He's got a lot of muscle. And all those muscles, they need oxygen. And I think he threw a lot of power out.
Oh, he's coming out there raging with some punching exchanges. And they're locked up, and Mezger almost gets the takedown there. Mezger
He's
winning the round.
Oh yeah, he's kneeing the legs now. He should keep doing this. The back of the legs. He's in a good position. Ricardo can't do anything. Just keep kneeing the legs. It will help him in the next round or the round after that. 30 seconds. It's good because they're both going to go to the corner, going to get some advice, and then the next round will be more strategically.
I think depending on Mezger's conditioning, the stamina, do you think that his corner man, Ken Shamrock, would tell him to be more aggressive with the punches?
I don't know. If I was his corner, I would body shots, a lot of body shots.
Okay, there it is, end of round one. Not a real exciting round, a lot of lockups there. I think Ken, or there's Alex Andrade, who is going to be the chief corner man, but Ken Shamrock is in the corner. I think they're probably going to tell Mezger, just go out and do the same thing and let the guy get tired.
Yeah, that's the
because
thing.
Mezger basically had the right game plan in the fight, and
yeah, I think he should attack more. He's countering pretty much everything now. I think he should go with a low shot.
There's that counter left hook there, and you know, Arona's trying, but you can see that jiu-jitsu is his first language and punching is his second language.
It's very well said.
And he comes in with that right hand. Mezger tries to counter with the left hook and lands a short little left hook on the inside. Mezger slipping pretty much all of those punches. Arona trying, and Mezger almost tripping him down. A lockup there, but it was Mezger, and there's Ken Shamrock in the blue shirt, listening to the advice from Alex Andrade, and Arona with Mario Sperry in front of him. Arona looks a little frustrated here, shaking his head.
Yeah, he wants it to go to the ground. It's not working. And every time it goes to the ground, guy's on top, and then he stands up.
Well, one thing we saw with Guy Mezger when he fought Chuck Liddell, that fight was a very strategic, slower paced fight until Mezger landed the overhand right and put Liddell on the deck late in the round. So Liddell, when things are going slow, all of a sudden could drop a bomb. If he lands that right hand, Liddell, contrarily, compared to Arona, has got much better defense. Arona carrying his chin a little bit high, carrying his left hand a little low, could be disastrous if that right hand lands.
Yeah, that's what I say. He should go for the body, right straight to the body, left hook high, or a left straight to the body with a right overhand cross. Techniques like that, don't only counter, go for the attack.
Okay, in the Pride Fighting Championships, the first round is the endurance round, and that's for 10 minutes. And if it goes the distance, we have 3 rounds. The 2 subsequent rounds, second and third rounds, are 5 minutes long, so they're more burst rounds. So let's see if we see a burst of action coming in there with a left inside low kick by Guy Mezger in the red, white, and blue trunks. The battle of the jabs.
Circle, guy. I want you to circle.
Yep, setting your opponent up and hope that you can land the next big shot.
Do you think Mezger would really want to come in and throw a left uppercut, left hook combo?
Left uppercut, left hook. It should be a very long left uppercut, but it would be a good combination.
Because I think right now he's only shot with the right. I think Arona is thinking in terms of defending from that side. And Mezger, who's got a pretty decent left hook and a good left hand, might want to go to the left side for a change. Mezger with a trip takedown. Mezger in side control, and Arona gets up and eats a knee.
Yeah, you want to get out of that situation. If you want to go to the ground, please be on top. That's what he thinks.
That's right.
Here we are again. We've seen the guy going to the body from this position a lot, so that's good too. Short body shots.
But we want to see him get out of this position, because this position is not a stalling position, but it's not a position of trying to win the fight. They're not going to win with rabbit punches from here. They're going to try to go for the, Mezger with an uppercut, and Arona trying to lash out at Mezger, but this,
Yeah, he got clocked one time.
Yeah, Mezger landing a left hand, but Arona going down low. Mezger sprawling beautifully, and Arona, big left high kick. Big left high kick by Guy Mezger. Arona is in trouble, folks. You like that kick, don't you?
Oh, I love high kicks. Totally unexpected.
And that rocked him. As I said, the chin was high, and so was the kick.
We restarted in the center of the ring, which is very good for Ricardo right now. He's trying some time.
We've got over half of the round left and 3 minutes left in the round. I think Arona, if I were Guy Mezger, I would break guard, stand back up, and try for a knockout. Stand up because he's in Arona's game plan here. Because he rocked him with a high kick.
He's going to go for an hammerlock. Oh, I don't know. He's going leg lock now.
Arona going for a knee bar here. Now, no, Mezger, he's got to slide out. The sweat is a factor here. The sweat is a factor.
Yeah, there's no knee bar right now. He can go for toe hold, but knee bar. Oh, kick to the head. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, toe hold, but he cannot bend the leg. If the guy bends his leg, then he could be vulnerable for a toe hold. He doesn't. Very good. That's just going to climb on top now.
Out of trouble.
Perfect. If I'm not hitting.
If I'm Mezger, I hit a couple times and stand back up. Because in a standing position that Mezger, now Mezger seems to be unhappy with the way the fight is going, and Arona pulls guard, gets half guard to the bottom.
Good.
Everybody, unfortunately, in this position here, Arona is able to clear his head, and any damage from that high kick is quickly becoming a thing of the past.
Yeah, but on the scorecards, it's Guy Mezger's round again. And if it keeps going to the third round, you know, he's going to win the fight.
Okay, Mezger should come in, and I think, as you said before, the combination here will be jab, jab to the body, right hand to the head.
That's it. And Ricardo looks winded here.
And Mezger with a real good sprawl there. Arona is winded here.
Yeah.
Now this is where a knee to the body would really just damage.
It would be the best right now.
He could end the fight right there. He went to the body with that right knee, but the problem is Arona has that arm underhook, so he can catch that knee.
From left knee to the solar plexus. We'll do the trick now too. Otherwise, just start kneeing the legs again.
Mezger, yeah, exactly. Just like you said, the referee looking at Arona looks like he wants out. He's just turning his back here. Arona doesn't look in good shape here. It looks like does it look like he's ready to quit?
It looks like he's ready to quit, but maybe he thinks, you know, these punches are not that hard. Let's catch my breath. It's more important than to block these punches.
Trying desperately for a takedown, and that's going to really deplete Arona's energy. That takedown needs a lot of energy.
Nice shot right there. He should throw a left knee now.
Okay,
left knee.
If he can free up that right leg, he could be in really good position to start delivering knees to the top of Arona's head. He wants to get a front headlock. Arona looks out of it here.
Yeah, he threw away a lot of energy. And, it's going to cost him. Yeah, this is normal, you know. It's like, what do we have left in time? They're going to take a good rest right now here. And then round 2 is going to be good again.
I think that Mezger owns this round so far, no question about it.
Yeah, he came very close with the high kick.
It looked like it was almost going to be a knockout.
Yeah, if it wouldn't have been, if Ricardo wouldn't have slid under the ropes, it could have been a knockout right there.
Wow. Guy Mezger tired too. This is really where the championship rounds, when you get late into the fight and both men are tired, the word quit really doesn't flash through their minds, but it does flash through their bodies.
Oh, you can say that again. The good thing for Ricardo,
Oh, big left kick.
right under the jaw. Yeah, for Ricardo, it's more difficult now. What a beautiful kick.
Right on the neck. It's amazing that didn't knock him out. And as I said before, his chin was high and his hands were down.
Yep. And for Guy, it's going to be more easy. He knows he's on ahead on points, and Ricardo knows he's behind, so he's going to have to
There's
work.
the knee bar attempt.
And very close.
And he did come close, but Mezger, having fought Pancrase, they've got a lot of leg locks, Bob. You know that.
They're known for leg locks. And that's why I said when he went to the knee bar, it's going to be very, very straight. He's going to get caught.
Now, Ken Shamrock really giving Guy Mezger a pep talk. And Ricardo Arona probably getting the same from his cornermen. This has really been an interesting fight because right when we thought it was going to get slow, then boom, a high kick or a takedown, or Mezger would land a shot. Mezger definitely in control of the fight. I believe that Arona needs a submission to win this fight. I don't think he will win by knockout because he's not that accomplished a puncher.
Yeah, he hit Guy Mezger in the second round one time, you remember? And you say, oh, he hit him, and then he went for the takedown, and instinctively Guy Mezger swallowed that one perfectly. But it's true, you know, it could be a wild punch right at the button that didn't take it, otherwise he's not going to make it.
Guy Mezger.
Yeah, he's tired.
Oh, yeah. Mezger looks tired here. And Arona needs to really get busy here. I believe Arona is far enough behind on points he cannot win a decision. But Arona looks the fresher of the two right here, but we'll see when they start engaging.
Yeah, it's the instinct. The guy is going to probably do everything. You know, even if he goes for the takedown, he'll have this pull. Yeah, Guy looks winded right here. He recovers fast. Even keeping your hands up at this moment takes a lot of energy. It's very strange, man. And I had it a lot too, you know, in the fight. You're real tired, and they said, put your hands up. It takes so much power away.
Well, Mezger ducks that right hand and gives up the takedown to Arona. Arona trips him down. Mezger with the double overhooks, half guard position. Actually, he's got full guard, half butterfly. And now he's got a full butterfly guard. That would be the shins directly under the thighs of the man on top.
Yep, they're going to restart it again. That's a good rule.
I think they're going to actually slide him to the center.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah, but that's what I like about this about fight. You know, pull him back. Look at him. People are laughing in the audience.
Oh yeah. Because both these guys, you know, that's one thing, boss. You know as well as I do. Being a fighter in the ring, you have to be a bit of an actor. You can't show your opponent that you're A, hurt, or B, tired.
No.
Otherwise, they're going to take advantage. But both these guys are tired.
Oh yes. Right now, Ricardo's in a better position, but can he do something with it? That's the question. You don't want to open up too much with your striking because then you give Guy the opportunity to escape.
But Mezger really looks like he's got to catch his second wind here. Is the crossface one of your favorite moves, boss?
Yeah, just annoying your opponent, I think, is real good. Pushing your elbows on his ribs, crossface, always does the trick.
Now the crossface, in case you're new at mixed martial arts, Arona's left arm is across Mezger's face and throat. Would that be the cross?
That was a hard right straight there to the temple of Guy.
Yeah, Arona getting the better of this round so far, but is it enough
to win the fight? But yeah, I just want to say, you ask the same thing.
I don't think so. Unless he does a lot of damage and busts this guy open and cuts him, they have to look at the cut or something like that. But even then, first round was close, but still Mezger won the round. Second round, without question, Mezger was on the verge of stopping Arona. But Arona really coming back in this round, but not as aggressive as he needs to be. If there's anything to be said about someone like a guy like Vanderlei Silva, who has been beaten before, but nonetheless, he comes out in such an aggressive state. It's entertaining, and it boosts your I would say, your price tag.
Oh yeah, of course, because everybody wants to see him back. Exciting fighters, that's what the people want, you know? You don't want a boring fighter.
Mezger eating punches here. Arona landed a big right hand.
Yeah, guys should try to hold him real tight, but it's very difficult because they're sweating and they're very slippery. But that would be his best thing to do right now. Hold him very tight. The referee's going to put him on the feet again, and then see if he can get some shots in.
Watch your face! Watch your face! Watch your face!
Mezger was, as we said before, and as he said at the head of the show, really affected emotionally by the events in New York and the Pentagon and really around the world. and it really took some of his motivation out. But I think a true championship spirit, he's stepped into the ring and he's fought regardless of the depressed state that he may have been in.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. You know, it's like I said, I saw him and I know him totally. He was totally different.
Yes, he was.
You could see it, so it really affected him. It's not like his story or something.
Because Mezger occasionally can be blunt, outspoken. He's a great interviewer, and sometimes some people might think he's a little cocky in his pre-fight. But this time, he wasn't like that. This time, he was distracted by the events that occurred in the United States. But Arona doing what he has to do to get this round so far. But is it enough?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But
this is where we need a man like Matt Hume.
30 seconds.
Judge extraordinaire. So funny how we had Matt Hume in a fight that ended in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Got to see the irony in that.
He said he definitely wanted the aggressive part and the damage part. Now, Bell's going to land. Ooh, armbar. Just try it.
Well, if he tries it, he'll probably give up his back because Arona will pass the guard. Oh, Arona. Okay. But it was the fatigue there that betrayed Guy Mezger. Arona did land some shots, got a little nick over one of the eyes of Guy Mezger. Guy on his knees, probably glad that's over with because now he can deal with some of the things that are happening back home. Guy really
he fought 2 fights.
I'll tell you one thing. Yes, he did. He fought the emotional fight that had nothing to do with the pride fight with Arona, and then the fight with one of the greatest grapplers in the world, Ricardo Arona, and really got a surplus of points in round 1 and 2. Arona came back a little bit in the third, much to his credit. Both men showed the heart of a champion, fought back their demons in the way of defeating the fatigue. Only the judges know. I got to go with Mezger.
Me too. But, yeah, let's hope they make a good decision. Again, happy to not be a judge.
Both men, gentlemen. Ricardo
looks
Arona.
like a draw almost, but the way the referee goes.
Yeah, but no.
There's no draws.
There's no draws.
I know.
Not anymore. We used to have draws.
判定の結果をお伝えします。ジャッジバットガイ、ジャッジ小林アローナ、ジャッジマットアローナ。
Oh my God! Ricardo Arona has won a split decision over Guy Mezger.